What is up, everybody? It's Wade or Wade back with an episode of To The Gains. So today, I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet as always. Waiting on Dave. We're just gonna be hitting some arms. It's gonna be a beginner style workout, more machines, more cables, more isolated exercises, really to give anybody the opportunity to go in there and get a sweet bicep and tricep pump. So if you guys are enjoying, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More content coming every single week. Without further ado, let's get right into it, okay? Here we go. Woo! Let's get it to the gains.
To the gains.
All right, guys. So first, with this arm day, my biggest piece of advice, if you're someone that is trying to grow the size of their bicep pretty much in any way, shape, or form, if you're looking for growth there, I recommend preacher curls with a drop set, with a large major focus on a drop set. For me and Dave, what we did in this workout is we kind of built up for the first 3 sets, kind of built up to what our heaviest weight could be for anywhere from 12 to 15 good solid reps with really our minds connecting with the biceps. Then from that point, we just threw on a bunch of 10 pounders, a bunch of 5 pounders, and just started drop setting. I believe you see here, Dave, he's on his second drop set. I do speed up most of these clips because I'll be honest, it's gonna be a lot of curling. This is something that over my past 11 years of working out, I've probably done, I wanna say, for about the past 6 years. I start this off with my bicep day just to sort of solidify all the muscle being broken down right at the beginning. It's a way to get the peaks, get everything really developed. If you see Dave, he's also hitting a flex in between sets. That's another way that you can just continue breaking down those muscle fibers. You see here with me, I've got the 3 10s on. I believe I go all the way down from 2 10s to 1 10 to a 7.5 on each side, and then a 5 pounder on each side. Really just focusing on the squeeze, the utilization of the bicep. It's hands down my favorite movement, whether it's on a pin loaded machine, whether it's a plate loaded machine, any way you can do a preacher curl with a drop set. Focus on that and focus on the blood being pumped. Apart from that, I guarantee if you guys implement this style into your arm days, you will see bicep growth, you will see bicep development, and it won't take very long either.
Jesus, look at that. Some fucking pythons.
All right, guys, so the first movement we did for triceps is the push down with the rope attachment. Now with this, we're focusing on the squeeze at the bottom, focusing on utilizing the tricep through the whole movement. Really just, again, focusing on the blood flow, focusing on everything you can to isolate the tricep, not really swing into the movement. If you notice here, I'm trying not to go too far up. I feel like for me, if I go too far up, my front delts and some of my shoulders will get involved in the movement. And then if I'm kind of swinging too much, it's almost like my lat is kind of interacting and engaging and then using that instead of the tricep. With Dave, you see his form is really good here, but I believe as he gets later on into the sets, he does start to swing a little bit, and you can actually see his shoulder kind of start to ripple. Right there next to the tricep, it looks like he's using a little bit of shoulder, so I'm gonna have to have a talk for that. Talk with him on that. Definitely got to get him to stop. Speeding it up here, doing another drop set. Again, blood flow, focusing on that throughout the every movement we do in every video. Blood flow is the basic the basic factor that is in every single one, regardless of what muscle is being worked. So the second movement for bicep is going to be your seated dumbbell curl. I kind of like to think of this workout almost like we did a sort of compound bicep movement, something that required both arms at the same time. Now we're doing an isolated bicep movement, and then the final one will be a cable compound movement. Really, again, with this, blood flow. Same concept as I'm always talking, sounding like a broken record, but I'm really just focusing on squeezing the bicep. I believe this was my second set. I'm using, I think, the 40s. Okay, stunting a little bit, I forgot. But again, not swinging as little as I can. I'm trying to sort of lock myself into this seat. The thing I like about this seat, it kind of has these foot placements you can put your feet up on, which will kind of lock you in place, which sort of stops any sort of swinging. That's why I personally prefer the seated dumbbell curl over a standing, because I mean, if you're going for bicep size and development, swinging is not going to help. Standing is really not going to assist you in any way. Locking yourself into a seat, however, will definitely assist in isolating the bicep and making sure that's the main muscle being utilized in the movement. So now we moved on to body weight dips. With this, we really did 3 sets. Do as many reps as you can. Dave, I believe he got 15 maximum, maybe. I'm not 100%. We'll have to count here. Please drop it down in the comments if you counted it. But regardless, if you can't do body weight dips, please use the assisted dip machine. Use a pin-loaded dip machine. Use any kind of dip machine you want. With this, we were able to both do this. So it's a great movement. It's great for overall tricep development. Now for me, I believe I did the 45-pound plate on this chain that I have, this sort of chain belt. I've been doing dips for a very long time. After a while, if you're trying to get your triceps bigger, it's not going to really help to do 20 plus dips, so you've got to add weight on there. This is the best way to do it. Finishing up our bicep half of the workout, we did the standing cable curl. Now with this, we focused on trying not to swing the weight as we were going up, really focusing more on the top half of the movement. But again, I believe we recorded a lot more than what you see in this. We did a lot of drop sets. Drop sets and sort of the blood flow theme that we have going on is something that I really include in almost every workout. Go listen to your body. I mean, I'm not out here doing every single one trying to kill my muscles every workout, but I am doing it when my muscles need it. I mean, if I still got a couple more, sets in me, I'll do maybe 5, 6, 7 sets. If I've got, 10 more reps, I'll up the weight, and do another set. So you definitely got to listen to your body, see what your body can do and kind of adjust from there, and then push yourself, challenge yourself, make it a little more difficult. I mean, it's not going to be easy. If it was, everybody would look like this. So finishing up the tricep half of this workout, we did another tricep push down on a cable, but with this one we were using the V-bar attachment. It's sort of like this triangle metal bar. Almost every gym I've ever been to has had this attachment. So the thing I like about this, it's a movement and a grip style that can sort of allow you to go heavier than with a rope. With a rope, too much of your grip is being utilized on it, trying to maintain holding that rope. But with this, you can sort of put your thumb over top of it and just sort of push it down. I mean, if you focus more on the bottom half of the movement, you're really going to get a squeeze and sort of blood flow going to the top of your tricep, really in that long head department if you're sort of leaning over a little bit more like you might have seen in some of my other videos. But apart from that, really with this, focus on blood flow, focus on squeeze at the bottom, utilize the tricep, try not to swing too much. What?
I gotta get myself not in it. What you trying to say to the people right now?
Without these, I wouldn't be able to get two. So we finished up with the hanging leg lifts. So with this one, like I said in the last video, I'm gonna try and do this every workout, every video that I try to post. Hopefully we'll have this movement included. I'm really trying to develop these abs. Again, this is one of the best movements for the lower abs. Even though my diet might not be 100%, I believe I am in a calorie deficit, so those abs should pop through if I am developing them within every workout. I believe after I'm done with my set, you you will see Dave do more of a knee lift. This is kind of a perfect way that you can see a beginner go after this type of workout without being able to do the full thing that you see me doing. I mean, you don't have to go from, you know, bottom all the way to the top where my hands are. I mean, you can do what Dave's doing, trying to stop himself from swinging, which at first it's kind of like, okay, he really can't. So he sort of just tries to touch the ground and bring his knees up. It's a way that you can develop those lower abs without needing that expertise that takes a little bit of time to achieve.
All right, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We had really 3 major movements for biceps and triceps. Again, not really a beginner workout, but something that anybody, any range of fitness can go in and kill. What were your thoughts on that, Dave? You crushed it?
Loved it. You know, I love arm days. Those are the days that really get you in there feeling big, feeling like you're gonna go home with the most numbers from the gym. So, you know, look at that. Look at that. Look what we got.
Look at that. He's getting
That's
there.
gains
You know,
right there,
we
baby.
getting there, bro.
That's gains.
All right, so as y'all know, routine is the routine. We got the protein in the shaker bottles. About 10-15 minutes after the workout, at least. We're probably about 2 minutes. That's why we're still sweaty. Got this golden bronze.
Barely enough room for me in the shop.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, I hope everybody's having a good day. Remember, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The Instagram should be linked down in the description. One day, I will figure out how to get all this shit working, so just bear with us. But let's get it, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers to the gains.